The tobacco plant, Nicotiana tabacum, is a species in the nightshade family, Solanaceae, primarily cultivated for its leaves, which serve as raw materials for producing tobacco and other related products. The tobacco plant originates from the South American region and has been used by humans for thousands of years for religious, medicinal, and recreational purposes. Tobacco plants are typically harvested when the leaves reach optimal maturity, usually around 70 to 120 days after planting, depending on the plant variety and climate conditions. Signs indicating the right time for harvest include the leaves turning a light yellow or pale green and having a certain degree of toughness. Farmers often choose to harvest in the early morning or late afternoon to avoid intense sunlight, preventing the leaves from wilting and maintaining the necessary moisture. Harvesting at the right time and following the proper process is crucial, as leaves that are either too mature or too young can reduce the quality of the product, impacting both the flavor and nicotine content of the leaves. The process of handling tobacco leaves after harvest is meticulous, with each step carefully executed by workers to ensure the highest quality of the leaves. Here's a detailed description of the process. After harvesting, the tobacco leaves are transported on a conveyor belt to the processing area. Here, workers carefully arrange each leaf in trays, ensuring even distribution for uniform drying. These trays are designed with pins to secure the leaves and prevent them from falling during transport within the facility. Transporting leaves to the curing and drying area. Once the trays are filled, they are moved to the curing and drying area by forklifts. This area is where the leaves undergo drying and fermentation, a process that reduces moisture content and activates biochemical reactions essential for developing the unique flavors of tobacco. Removing trays from the curing and drying area. After the curing period, workers take the trays out of the drying area and prepare them for the next stage. By this time, the leaves have dried, becoming crisp and displaying a distinctive color, ready for the loosening process. The dried tobacco leaves are placed on a rotary rack where they are loosened to separate and eliminate any clumps. This rotary action helps achieve the necessary looseness, making the leaves easier to handle in subsequent steps. Once loosened, the leaves continue along a conveyor belt where workers carefully inspect them. Leaves that show signs of damage or fail to meet standards in color or size are removed to maintain uniform quality. Packing and storing for transfer to the production facility. The tobacco leaves that meet quality standards are then packed into containers and left to age for a specified period before being transferred to the production facility. This final curing stage allows the leaves to stabilize, further enhancing quality and flavor before they are processed into the final product. Each step of this process requires attention to detail and patience from the workers to ensure every leaf is properly handled, maintaining the highest quality in the final product. Receiving and inspecting raw materials. Tobacco leaves, aged at pre-processing facilities, are transported to the factory. Here, batches of raw materials are thoroughly inspected for color, aroma, moisture, and overall quality to ensure they meet standards before production. The tobacco leaves are placed in a fermentation area to enhance flavor and aroma. Next, the leaves are moistened to reach the desired softness for further processing. After moistening, the leaves are fed into cutting machines to be shredded into uniformly sized strands. The length and thickness of the strands are adjusted based on the final product type, such as cigarettes, cigars, or loose tobacco. The tobacco strands are blended following specific formulas to achieve the unique flavor and aroma characteristic of each product type. This blending process may involve various types of leaves to create harmony and distinction in the product. For certain types of tobacco, flavorings such as honey, herbal extracts, or spices are added to create a unique taste. The flavoring is carefully applied to preserve the natural taste of the tobacco. After flavoring, the tobacco strands are dried and their moisture levels are adjusted to ideal levels in preparation for rolling. Stabilized moisture helps with product preservation and maintains flavor quality during use. The tobacco strands are fed into rolling machines to form cigarettes with an outer wrapping. Once rolled, cigarettes undergo quality checks to ensure there are no defects such as breakage, tears, or loose ends. Finally, cigarettes are packaged into boxes and labeled with the brand. Before market release, the tobacco products undergo a final check, including shape, compression, and flavor tests. Products that meet the standards are moved to storage and distribution. After the final check, the products are packed into cartons and shipped to distributors, supermarkets, or stores for sale. Each stage in the tobacco manufacturing process is tightly controlled to ensure quality, taste, and consumer safety. Smoking not only reduces life expectancy, but also causes numerous diseases and significantly affects quality of life. Therefore, quitting smoking is one of the most important decisions to protect the health of oneself and those around.